can start there. Since I work with the contractors when there's once they have their license, and I've been with the company almost 5 years now. What I've noticed is that it's very important to be organized with your paperwork. We know contractors are hands-on. You want to build stuff, and you get excited about that. I know paperwork is not usually the forte for a contractor, but from experience, what I've noticed is that if you don't have the right contract, if you don't have the right change orders, if you don't have a satisfaction document at the end of the project where your client is saying, yes, everything's fine, that will save you so much money and time. And in the long run, there'll be no complaints. There'll be nothing on your license that will affect your application to become your own RMO. So my suggestion to new contractors, wanting to go through an RMO, and even not going through an RMO, just have your documents, in order. That way you can be in compliance and also save a lot of money, because if there's things that come up and you don't have the right documents, it will affect you.
The other thing I would say is that communication is key. Communicate with your customers if, for example, something is some materials that you ordered for them are delayed, or if your foreman is sick and so your team isn't coming today because they can't there's nobody to supervise them. Just a lot of issues come from the customer's expectations being set one way and the actuality of what's happening with the job going a different way. And all you need to do is just adjust those expectations by communicating.
You want to keep your clients happy. So just as Claire just mentioned, if something is not happening exactly the way that it should be, or if you end up leaving a project in the middle, make sure you have everything in writing so it doesn't look like you're just leaving the job or abandoning the project. So keep the client happy. If you do have to part ways, make sure you do that all in writing, and get a completion notice signed by the customer. Make sure that your RMO knows about all the completed projects and is reassured that the customer is happy. So at the end of the day, customer satisfaction is your number one. You are a contractor. You're there to serve homeowners. So it will save you a lot of time and a lot of money down the road if you just do the project correct the first time and make sure that your clients are satisfied with that. And use proper contracts and pull permits and good workmanship, carry insurances, liability insurance, workers' comp. I know that some contractors are also getting an extra policy that's called professional liability. So talk to your insurance agent. I'm sure your insurance agent will give you better guidance as to what specific insurances you need to carry. We are in California. You want to protect your business. You want to protect yourself and your RMO. So having insurance is very important.
I would say to be transparent with your RMO. They're there to help you. And if you run into a situation, it's always best to be open and honest about it up front. Let your RMO know they can help you out. It's so much better to deal with it now, make your customers happy, and avoid having that being escalated to the CSLB. So be transparent. Put everything out there on the table.
And if there are issues, don't ignore them. Don't ignore the mail, don't ignore the calls, don't ignore the emails. They're not just going to disappear. So if there's a problem, there's still time to get it resolved before it goes as a mark on your license. And the earlier you catch things, the earlier you manage them. Your RMO is there to help you solve problems, and we are as well. And just stay on top of your stuff. And if you can't do it yourself, hire extra help for the office.